Brett is now more bullish than I originally thought because of some factors I recently discovered, and I've actually increased my price predictions for Brett. I think Brett is going to be a top 3 meme coin this cycle. I think it is basically the SHIB to last cycle's Doge, right? I think Pepe and Brett are going to be the Doge and SHIB of this cycle. I don't think it's going to hit as high of a market cap as last cycle. So Doge hit a 90 billion, SHIB hit a 40 billion. I think Pepe will probably land around that 40 billion range, and then Brett somewhere in that 20 billion. But who knows, right? We could have a massive super cycle this year, or actually into 2025. So anything can happen. But there are some new things that have made me potentially increase this price prediction, and I'm going to talk about that in today's video. So before I get into this news, let's look at some context. Here are the top base meme coins by market cap. You can see Brett is comfortably in the lead at number 1, highest volume by far, with a market cap of over $1 billion. And you can see in number 2 is Degen Base, right? Degen on base, $135 million market cap. Past 24 hours, it's actually done pretty well. In fact, all of your base meme coins have done very well. But you can see most of your base meme coins are relatively low market cap. They're all basically under $200 million market cap. Most of them are under $50 million market cap. So you can see most of your base meme coins haven't really taken off. Brett is by far in the lead, and we're all waiting for that Coinbase listing. Once Coinbase does list Brett, you can expect a parabolic rise in the price of Brett. In order for Brett to hit the price predictions that I want it to hit, and that we all want Brett to hit, it's going to need a Coinbase listing. That is almost for certain. But because Coinbase is incubating the base ecosystem, we all think that this is very likely. And in fact, this is true, right? Degen, this number 2 meme coin, got listed on Coinbase. And this actually happened almost a month ago. This happened in early October. I completely did not see this. In fact, I mean, I hold a little bit of Degen, but I haven't really been following this coin, to be honest with you. But this coin did, in fact, get listed on Coinbase, and that is extremely good news for all of your base meme coins, especially Brett, right? Brett is the top base meme. It is the face of base, right? If there was a face to the base ecosystem, then it is definitely Brett. If it does get that Coinbase listing, guys, we are going to see massive numbers. If you guys don't know about Base, right? Base is a low-cost, developer-friendly Ethereum layer 2 incubated by Coinbase, right? So Coinbase is basically funding it. Base has a plan to onboard 1 billion plus users into its ecosystem. This would be absolutely massive to any cryptocurrency currently listed on Base, right? And there are not that many cryptos on Base right now, right? Base is still a relatively small chain, but it is growing. If we take a look at the TVL of all of the chains, TVL means total value locked. It's how much money is currently in that ecosystem. You can see Base is sitting at number 5, and it is growing. It is actually one of the only ecosystems, large ecosystems, that's actually growing at a very fast rate. You can see past 30 days, 18% increase in TVL. A lot of your other ecosystems are pretty stagnant, except for Solana. Solana, of course, is another bullish ecosystem, but you can see Ethereum, right, Tron, BNB, these are all older ecosystems, and quite frankly, Base, I think, is going to overtake BNB, and I think Tron's going to fall, Solana's going to be number 2, Base is going to be number 3, or maybe even overtake Solana and become number 2. Base is such a bullish chain, and if you take a look, it doesn't really have too many coins, right? Only 813 total coins on Base versus 2,000, 5,000 for Solana and Ethereum. So Base has so much more room to grow. And just imagine if the number 1 coin on Base, Brett, gets listed on Coinbase. Because right now, the only place you can buy Brett is via decentralized exchanges, right? Using a wallet like MetaMask or Coinbase wallets. But quite frankly, a lot of retail does not know how to use decentralized exchanges. In fact, most cryptocurrency investors don't know how to use DEXs. But if Brett can be listed on that centralized exchange, the number 1 centralized exchange in Coinbase, then we can expect massive numbers. And what massive numbers can we expect? Let's take a look at the price predictions, right? So I've outlined right here, in yellow, this is what I think could happen, and I've increased it, right? I was saying $7 billion market cap is a pretty safe bet. I think right now, $13 billion market cap, which is a $1.31 Brett, is easy. I think that's easy money. This would be around a 15x from today's price, and I think anything from this 40-cent range to this $1.31 range is extremely likely. Now, if we do get more of a pump, and let's say Brett really does become the sheep, right? we could hit 20 to 40 to even $50 billion market cap. That would be a $2 to $5 Brett, 22x to 56x. There is so much potential in this coin. Right now, Brett is currently ranked number 8th, but I can definitely see it sliding into that top 5 to even top 3 meme coin slot. And if Sheeb and Doge can do 40 to 90 billion, Brett and Pepe can do at least half of that. And I think anything in this range is extremely possible, even more, right? I could even see Brett doing upwards of $50 billion market cap. Of course, a lot of things have to go right for that to happen, but I'm not counting it out. So this coin right now it's still sitting very low at 10 cents, right? This was actually a 19-cent coin in March. So it's retraced 50%. You're not buying at all-time highs. So even buying at this price, even after it's pumped a little bit, right? It was sitting at that, 6 to 7 cent range for a while, but it's pumped to 10 cents. Even buying in today's price is not too bad. If we actually take a look at the technical analysis, let's just do some quick technical analysis. You can see Brett is still sitting pretty, at this pink support line that I've drawn. You can see it's making a slight staircase pattern, which is really good. And it is, it's nowhere near all-time highs. All-time highs were all the way back here, actually June 2024. So a couple months ago. And, even reaching back to its all-time highs, that's a 2x. So if you believe in the base ecosystem, then you should believe in Brett, right? If you have conviction in base, you should have conviction in Brett. And I have conviction in both of these projects. People are using the base ecosystem. People are bullish on the base ecosystem. The base network has surpassed 1 million daily active addresses. As you can see, look at this growth, right? This is tremendous growth for such a new project. And it is actually the #1 layer 2 right now in terms of its growth, right? You can see Arbitrum has actually declined. Everything is actually declining, right? Optimism, Starknet, Blast, Manta, all of these chains are actually declining ever since June. And you can see base has just been increasing, right? The number of users on base, the fact that the number of users are increasing while all these other chains are decreasing just means that the consensus is that base is going to be that popular top 3 chain this cycle. This chart honestly speaks for itself, and you can also see record high transactions for base. It is blowing all of these other chains out of the water, and for this reason, a top 3 most bullish meme coin I think is well deserved for Brett.